Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nice grab. It's Bennett. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Missouri 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Oregon 14, Missouri.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the run, it's Lacey. Well, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play.
Oregon 14, Missouri 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Missouri.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Ducks are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Missouri.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Moore. It's a quick grab. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone. Hands off to the left. Some hard running there through a tackle. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Missouri, 21, Oregon, 14.
The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Back to pass. It's Moore. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It's now third down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they'll set up for the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score. Oregon 28, Missouri 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Lacey. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 35, Missouri 21.
Ready, set.
Sticking with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PHC is good and still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The Salt are able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Dropping back. It's Moore. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kirk. It's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made down inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
49, Missouri, 35.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Oregon 56, Missouri 35.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they tack on the extra point. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw. It's Moore. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.